Breaking news coming in. We are learning that Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal will not go to ED event today. Remember, this was the seventh summon that was served to him by the ED in the Delhi liquor scam case. But we are learning that he will not be appearing before the ED event today. And Aam Aadmi Party has said that the matter is in the court. The next hearing is on March 16 and ED should wait for the court's decision. CNN News 18's Anshul Singh and Rupashree are now joining us on this story. Rupashree, what the Aam Aadmi Party has now reiterated the stand of Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal had earlier said that the ED should not serve further summon and should wait for the court's order. Rupashree, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Rupashree, so the Aam Aadmi Party has now reiterated Arvind Kejriwal's stand that ED should not serve further summons and should wait for the March 16 order of the court.
Well, absolutely. Remember, the matter is in the court after the ED had moved the court failing Arvind Kejriwal's move not to turn up before the ED after the fifth summons, and therefore there is a new case that has been filed by the ED. In the court, and the next date of hearing in that court is 16th of March. And in the last hearing, actually, the Chief Minister has said that he would appear before the court, provided the budget session is over, and had asked for a subsequent date. And the Aam Aadmi Party has reiterated that stand today, saying that instead of sending summons every day, the ED should rather wait for the hearing of the court. But the ED, of course, has a very different purpose. The ED is saying that there are two separate cases, and therefore they are sending one summons after another summons. And they are also saying that in the court, the legality of the summons has not been challenged. What has been challenged is the non-appearance of the Chief Minister before the ED. And the Aam Aadmi Party today has added one more layer to its argument. It has said that it is not going to leave the India alliance, because remember, over the past
all right.
The Aam Aadmi Party has been making this claim that there has been pressure on the Chief Minister to leave the India alliance, and if he does not leave the India alliance, then he would subsequently be arrested.
All right, Rupashree, please stay with us. We also have Anshul Singh with us. Anshul, now that Arvind Kejriwal has skipped the seventh summon, what lies next for him?
So yes, we can expect that another round of summoning could happen to the Delhi Chief Minister at this point in time, because the Enforcement Directorate is very, very clear that they need to interrogate the Delhi Chief Minister because there are a lot of allegations that have been put forth by the people who have been arrested in this entire matter, and not only by the people but also the people who have turned as an approver in this entire matter. So yes, the side of Delhi Chief Minister is something that needs to be heard by the Enforcement Director. And remember, at this point in time, the Delhi Chief Minister is still not an accused in this entire matter, and hence they are continuously giving him summons after summons to make sure that he appears before the investigating agencies and tells them, and in fact clarifies their doubts if at all he was involved when this entire liquor policy was being made. So today as well, the Delhi Chief Minister had decided to skip this summons. The arguments remain the same, that a matter is pending before the court on March 16th, and hence the Enforcement Directorate should wait for that. On the other hand, as Rupashree mentioned, the Enforcement Directorate has also clarified that the matter before the court is about not abiding to the summons and not about the legality of the summons, and hence the Enforcement Directorate will continue to send him summons and will ask him to come in and join into the investigation. When will the next date of summoning be? That is something that remains to be seen. But yes, at this point, another round of summons that have been skipped definitely makes the case of Enforcement Directorate even more stronger, because the Delhi Chief Minister is not ready to cooperate with the investigation, and that is in some way or the other going to hamper the case in front of the courts whenever the Enforcement Directorate decides to go ahead and present its version in front of the courts as well.
All right, Anshul and Rupashree, thank you so much for all those details. So that's the big update coming in, that Arvind Kejriwal will not be appearing before the Enforcement Directorate for the seventh time. With that, we're now slipping into a very short break. We'll be right back.